Okay, now we move on to the latest on the shooting here. It's caught the attention of the nation as well. The city of Akron under a state of emergency tonight with a curfew for downtown starting in less than 4 hours.
And the mayor signing an executive order last night as the peaceful protests over the deadly police shooting of Jayland Walker escalated. That curfew from 9 p.m. until 6 a.m. is in place until further notice. 3 fireworks shows in Akron tonight have been canceled, and the Rubber Ducks game has been postponed. Metro RTA also forced to alter routes because of the curfew. And we have just learned tonight that 50 people were arrested during those protests overnight, facing charges from rioting, failure to disperse, and misconduct during an emergency stemming from the broken windows at downtown businesses and dumpster fires.
And protesters were back at it today, even making their way to the home of Akron Mayor Dan Horrigan this afternoon. News 5's Jordan Vandenberg has been in Akron all day checking out the damage left behind by last night's protest.
He joins us live with today's protest right now. Jordan.
Yeah, that protest this afternoon lasted a couple of hours, and it was overwhelmingly peaceful. And the crowd of about 50 or more people ended their march right here on North Howard Street, which is where the mayor's personal residence is. And they wanted to bring their message straight to Mayor Dan Horrigan. A group of Akron police in riot gear formed a line outside the mayor's house after the group of protesters stood on the street and made their message quite clear. Law enforcement was also called in tactical vehicles before the short demonstration had ended. After their rally outside the mayor's home, the group marched its way south, chanting and calling for justice for Jayland Walker. They're also critical of the mayor's decision to impose a curfew.
This is a way to keep people in line, and that's what he wants to do. He doesn't want the spotlight on his city because he's the top person in the city. So it reflects on him, and it should, because he can change laws today.
Get these kids the out of here, man!
Although last night's demonstrations were overwhelmingly peaceful, a very small group of agitators used baseball bats and other items to shatter dozens of windows in the downtown area. Many of those business owners had to spend the morning cleaning up and boarding up those broken windows. The mayor says the curfew is intended to make sure that that type of unrest, that type of civil unrest, does not happen again. That curfew goes into effect at 9 o'clock tonight for the downtown area, and it will remain in effect until 6 o'clock on Tuesday morning. Reporting live in Akron, Jordan Vandenberg, News 5.
All right, Jordan, thanks so much for the update. Meantime, we are learning new information about the chase and officer-involved shooting that prompted these protests. The same car Jayland Walker was driving had been on a different jurisdiction's radar briefly the day before. There was a separate chase, but it did not last as long, and the outcome was drastically different. Here's News 5 investigator Tara Morgan.
Less than 24 hours before the Akron chase and shooting, New Franklin police tried to pull over the same car, according to this report. Around 2:30 a.m. Sunday, June 26, a New Franklin officer tried to pull over a car on Manchester Road that is now part of an investigation that has gained national attention. In this police report, the officer reported the early 2000 gray Buick sedan had no plate lights and the rear right taillight was exposed, showing white light to the rear. A pursuit lasted less than 2 minutes at speeds reaching nearly 50 miles an hour. The license plate on that car matches the same silver Buick Akron police chased just after midnight the next day with Jayland Walker at the wheel. Police say officers heard a gunshot about a half-mile into the chase, and ODOT cameras captured a muzzle flash on Route 8. Akron police say officers tried to stop Walker for a traffic and equipment violation, but haven't said what was wrong with the car. Their chase ended with officers killing Walker in a barrage of gunfire, with Walker taking at least 60 bullets. In the New Franklin chase, police tell News 5 a supervisor terminated the pursuit because the car was leaving the city and they already had the license plate to follow up on later. Walker family attorney Bobby DiCello has not seen the New Franklin police report. He says their investigation is ongoing.
And I'm sure at the time of these events, there would have been charging papers pending or a traffic ticket plus charging papers pending for him in the coming days that he would have had to answer for in that sense.
There is no body camera in the New Franklin pursuit. Police say it would not have been activated since the officer did not make contact. In New Franklin, I'm News 5 investigator Tara Morgan.
All right, Tara, thank you. And News 5 has been bringing you in-depth coverage of this deadly police shooting since it happened, and we will continue doing just that as the protests and investigation continue. Stay with us here on air and online for the latest.